grew up in this time period of where it was like, you got to be a man, like masculine man. And there were certain things that men do. And I think our hobby is kind of counter to that. This idea that, we never grew out of this, I want to play with the toy soldiers kind of phase. And that there's supposed to be something shameful about that. And I don't think that we should be ashamed of that.
Yeah, I remember. I'm just going to say this. Like my dad, all the time I worked for GW all the way through his years. And when are you going to get a proper job? And then when I became a teacher, it was like, oh, you got a proper job, kind of. But yeah, there's this huge like like you're playing with toy soldiers for a living. How is that like a proper job kind of thing? Yeah, there was a lot of rubbish around. Like that business made a lot of money. And if you want to go at it from that angle, if you want to look at it from a corporate angle, it's like there's nothing to be ashamed of there. Um,
Right.
the share price says enough. Thank you very much. It's grown hugely. But yeah, still, playing with toy soldiers, how is that? So yeah, I get that. And I feel like there was, and when I was, when I was a kid, to be honest with you, there was a sense in which there was an effeteness to it, if I could use
Hmm.
that phrase, that it was seen as, yeah, not manly stuff. I mean, I have no time for that macho stuff, but yeah, I had no interest in, I wanted to read texts of history, play war games, play role-playing games, read science fiction and fantasy books, and generally kind of like read philosophy and all that kind of stuff.